an adjustable door security bar with alarm, whether it's a slider or propped up against the door. This is going to do two things. Once it's activated, it's going to let off an ear-splitting sound. And the two things it's going to do, scare off intruders and let you know someone is where they should not be. Look at this. Now, someone tries to get into that slider, or you're in your bedroom or a hotel room, you simply take this and wedge it under the door. Arm it, and then if someone rattles or tries to open that door, you're alerted. You're sleeping, you're instantly awakened. Everybody knows, and hopefully the person that hears this alarm thinks it's a home alarm and they've begun to beat feet away, right? Kylie Watts is here to show us more about this. Last time you and I had this on the air, it sold out completely.
It sure did.
It is now back in stock. It's good to see you and good to have you home.
It's good to be home. Thank you so much, David. And yes, so Sabre is a company started in 1975. They are industry leaders in personal safety, home security, and products for law enforcement.
Right.
And what they realized with this door bar, this is an extra step that we can take for our own personal safety. It's going to work on interior or exterior doors, sliding doors, hinge doors. Doesn't matter what the handle looks like, we've got you covered right here. And it's a 20-gauge stainless steel bar that's completely adjustable. It goes from 28 to 45 inches, easy to install. You'll have it done in a matter of seconds. Batteries are included. You want to show how it works?
Wait, batteries are included?
Included.
And this is made of steel, so this is going to set itself off before anybody can bend or break it. I can tell you, we mentioned this one time since the start of the show, and over 500 are gone.
I believe it.
Now, we have color choices real quickly, but first I'll show you how it works.
Okay, so when you get it home, you're just going to adjust it simply by this peg right here to your door. What we found is most standard doors are going to go about 4 of them down, but completely adjustable. You're going to see you have this curved handle right here that's going to go right underneath that door handle. Again, doesn't matter the size of the handle, it's going to work on all of them. You want to make sure you've got a good point of contact with the floor. You could bend down, but I always kind of just give it a little shimmy right there. And then your alarm is going to have a little clear tab. You're going to pull that when you get it home, and to sound it, you'll hear that little beep.
Shall I try to open the door?
Please be Intruder David.
Okay, I'm Intruder David. Here we go. Ready?
Intruder David coming through. So you can see in a matter of seconds that alarm went off and David was not able to open that door. And this door's not even locked and you still couldn't get through it.
And when I hear that alarm and I'm the intruder, I don't know if I've set off a home system. I don't know if I'm being recorded. I don't know any of those things. All I know is I want to get out.
That's right.
So I'm going to beat feet away, and then everybody inside the house is alerted, hey, someone is where they should not be. So make sure you're safe, call for help, do whatever you have to do.
Right.
Because alarm systems typically don't go off until someone's in the house.
Right.
What if you're alerted before they can make entry into the home?
Right.
And it's loud enough to scare them away. How many decibels is this?
100 decibels. So to put that in perspective, that's way louder than your smoke detector. So it's an incredibly loud alarm. And you can put the alarm on, or you don't have to. That's just a secondary piece on it. I would say, of course, leave it on.
I would put the alarm on.
But yeah, it's
and
really easy
at
to
night,
use.
I close my bedroom door because I want to keep the heat in the bedroom. I can put this underneath that, so if someone does make it, now I have a pretty elaborate alarm system in the house.
Of course.
But if someone does make it into the house, by the time they can make it to my bedroom, I've got my phone by my bedside. As soon as I hear that go off, I'm calling 911.
That's right, or maybe it's a shared living situation, kids in dorms, kids sharing apartments for their bedroom doors. I mean, the world's a crazy place. You cannot put a price tag on personal safety, and that's what Sabre knows. They want to bring you great products that are high quality, that are going to give you that peace of mind to know you're in a safe, secure environment.
1,000 of these are gone. It's good to be home. It's all about bringing and making your home space your best space, and this is about the home being security. This is the white. So here's the white one. I also have it in bronze. White is most popular and most limited. Okay, here's bronze. I also have it for you in the gray. And finally, we have it in the black. Now, when we had this on the air back in November, it sold out completely.
Yes.
And already in this show, over 1,000 are gone. Now, we can also put this in sliders, right? Because for the longest time, people would saw off broom handles and put it in there, or 2x4s. Exactly.
I think we've all grown up with the 2x4 in here. This is a much better answer. Yes, so there's an additional pin right here. If you want to put it in a slider, you're going to pull that pin out. That's going to take this little U cup out, and that's what's going to give you that ability to have it in the slider. So now it becomes that long stainless steel bar that's going to go in. Again, you could put that alarm on here too. And what I love, David, is maybe you want to adjust this where it's nice outside. You want to open up that sliding glass door and you just want a little bit of air coming through. You can adjust it for that, which is really great. So you can keep those doors open, and now you have that peace of mind as well with this.
I tell you what, when my niece was in college, she got bounced out of the dorm in the lottery, and so she ended up in an apartment. The only apartment they had was ground floor.
Oh, scary.
Now, that's fine, but there were sliders in the apartment. So I remember my brother was putting broom handles and 2x4s down there to make sure that no one could open those doors. And that's fine, but it doesn't alert her if she's sleeping. This is louder than your smoke detector, and batteries are included. When we need to replace batteries, what do we need to buy?
Button cell batteries, really
Button cell
typical.
batteries.
You can find them very easily.
At the drugstore or the grocery store.
Yeah, and you're seeing how it converts right there from the interior door to the sliding glass door. See, this is what I love. She can open it a little bit, so maybe you want a little air and breeze coming through, but here's your installation. You want to make sure you've got a good point of contact with the handle and a good point of contact with the floor. You adjust it to your door, to any door, basically it's going to go to. Put that little U-shaped cup underneath, give that nice contact, turn that alarm on, and walk away. And in the morning, all you have to do is pull the bar away. It's super
Because
easy.
even if they break that window, they've jiggled the door, and that's going to set off the alarm.
Yeah.
Let's set this again and show how it works.
Sure.
We're going to put it under the doorknob.
Right underneath. I always say I give it a little kind of shimmy with my foot just to make sure it's nice and snug inside of there. And what you'll notice, even before I sound the alarm, David, we can't open this door. Door's not locked. You can see that handle's moving. We cannot open this door. So it's not just the lock that's doing it. Your little alarm, you'll hear it. It takes a couple seconds to activate. And now go ahead, intruder David.
All right, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to...
Immediately. Immediately. And how
And
loud
I'm
is
going to
that?
take off, right? Because that's what we're hoping to have happen. We're hoping two things are going to happen. One, it's going to scare away the intruder. And number two, it's going to alert you that someone is where they don't belong.
Yeah.
Right? And if you have an alarm system in your house or you have cameras, check them. But not before you call 911. Because the police would much rather have it be a false alarm than have you be in trouble. Right? And what you don't want to do is be at home alone and be caught unaware and unprotected. We live in a society now to where we have to do these kinds of things. And it's not pleasant to think about sometimes, but a little bit of prevention, what is the old saying? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's all about being proactive. Let me update you on color choices. Now, 2,000 are gone in this show. In the white now, I have 1,500 remaining. In the bronze, 2,000 remain. Here's the gray, 1,600, and finally the black, 1,700. A lot of people are picking up more than one. They might put this on a front and a back door, on a basement door. They might give it to a college student. Maybe you're traveling and you're in hotels. Who has keys to the room? Who knows?
Well, and that's the thing, what we love about this. Interior, exterior, it's going to go in sliding, it's going to go on hinge doors. Any door that you have, it's going to completely adjust. It's easy to use, but it's strong and durable. 20-gauge stainless steel bar. So if someone were to come and activate that alarm simply by jiggling that door, 100 decibel alarm is going to sound. That's louder than your smoke detector. And this is what I think is really great. Think about those interior doors as well. Maybe you have them on the exterior, maybe you have them on interior doors.
Your bedroom
especially
door.
Bedroom door. Basement doors. Maybe you don't want a little kid getting in there.
Do you have a door that leads from your basement to the outside of your house?
Right.
What if someone were to break through that door in the middle of the night? Would you be aware? What if you don't have an alarm system down there? How quickly could someone come through that door and come into your home and accost you, right? So this is what it's all about. It's about making you aware and making you, and if you're more aware, you're going to be safer because you're more aware of your surroundings and who is there and who is not, right?
It's very true.
And this is what it's all about. We had this on the air back in November. You and I presented it, and it sold out completely.
Yeah.
It is back in stock tonight, but already in this show we've taken orders for 2,500 are gone. I have another 1,000 people on the phone lines.
Wow.
If you're buying more than one of these tonight, good for you. That is a smart idea, but don't wait because it's Thursday night. It's prime time and everybody's watching QVC. Not because David's on, but because good product's on, right? And it's really fantastic for you to pick this up because it makes such good sense. For whatever doors you need to be better secured in your home, or how many people in your family who now might be living alone but don't have protection, this is your moment and your time. Now, if you want white, it's the most popular. It's also now most limited with 1,100 remaining. Here's bronze, 1,800 left. Here's gray, final 1,300, and then the black. 1,500 remaining. How many folks are on the phone lines, Brian? Over 1,000 people, and 17,000 people are on QVC.com. That's a lot of browsing and shopping.
That's a lot.
A lot of people are saying, you know what? Wait, I don't have to buy batteries? Check. It's free shipping? Check, check. And then I can choose my color? Check, check, check. And then most important of all, I'm protecting myself and the other precious people in my family.
That's right, with a product that's easy to use, David. If you have a door, you can use this. Doesn't matter what kind of door it is. It's going to give you that additional layer of protection with a company that started in 1975. They are industry leaders in personal safety, home security, and products for law enforcement. That is what they do, and I encourage you to look them up and see all the great products that they offer. But this one, especially here at QVC, has been so popular because we all have doors, and we all have concerns, and we all want to be in a safer environment, and this is what's going to give to you that peace of mind. It's easy to use, anyone can do it, and it's strong and durable. Again, here's your installation, and then we can show you again with Intruder David when we come back. You're literally going to adjust it with the little peg system that it has to any door. It's going to go up and down multiple different inches. Get it underneath that handle, get a nice point of contact with the floor, set your alarm, and walk away. It'll be done in a matter of seconds, and then in the morning, you grab it out, and you're ready to start your day. But you want to show them how easy?
Let's do it.
All right, so underneath your door handle, you're going to see it's going to grip that really beautifully. You're going to make sure that ball and swivel base that you have at the bottom has a nice point of contact. This is just my personal thing. You could bend over. I always just kind of give it a little shimmy, make sure I can't really kick it anymore. What you'll notice is we cannot open this door. This door is not locked, but we cannot open it. Your alarm, you'll hear it sound. Batteries are included. And then, David, if you go behind.
All right, so I'm going to go behind, and I'm going to try to open the door, and let's see if it sounds.
Immediately. Running for cover, Intruder David.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully that's what's going to happen. Someone's going to hear this, and you know what? They don't have any idea if you've got an elaborate alarm system.
They sure don't.
They don't know if you're being recorded, or if they're being recorded. They don't know if the police have already been called. They're not going to wait around to find out.
That's right.
Nobody's going to say, oh my goodness, what's that noise? No, they're going to take off. They're going to run, right? And what it's going to let you know is, oops, someone is where they're not supposed to be. So you're going to first call 911. That's the first thing I want you to do. Call for help. And then you're going to check your security cameras. You're going to make sure everyone is safe. But this is what's so important. Tonight, when there's no emergency, I want you to make a choice. Tonight, right now, in this moment where there is no emergency, I want you to say, you know what? This makes a lot of sense for that basement door downstairs. It's a lot of sense for the front door that just has one lock on it. Maybe it's the side door that leads out to a side porch that I rarely use. But that may be the entry point that someone may choose to come into my home. Now, we had this on in November, sold out completely. And we're back on our way tonight. Over 4,500 have already been ordered in this show. I have 1,300 more people on the phones. So QVC.com and mobile apps are your ways to get in right now. And if you're hearing that noise right now, that's rain on the roof.
Sure is.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering, because every Thursday night it rains here at QVC.
It really does.
It totally does.
In your show every week.
In my show, every Thursday night, it rains. Okay. This is the white. Now, if you want the white, 200 remaining. In the bronze, 1,500. This is gray. 800, and finally the black. 1,200. Batteries are included. White just sold out. White just sold out.
It's going to happen
again.
So
white is gone. I'm going to take this and put it back here. I'm going to remind you that this is going very quickly. Lots and lots of you are making your choice. Talk to us about what we're seeing here, Kylie.
So you're seeing just how easy it is to adjust. Remember, it's going to work on interior, exterior, hinge door, sliding doors. So right there, it's going in a sliding door. Big upgrade from that 2x4, that broom handle, what we've all done before. You're going to see right here, if an intruder comes in and activates that alarm, sounds a 100 decibel alarm louder than your smoke detector. Think about it for all your interior doors as well. Bedroom doors, basement doors, doors that you want to keep safe and contained. You're seeing her right there, working in the middle of the day. She's got that nice peace of mind with that security on here. And it's a 20 gauge stainless steel bar.
Do you have a teenager and a nosy younger sibling?
There you go.
There you go. Maybe teenage sister says, don't bother me while I'm doing my homework, and little brother, who's, 5, has to come into the room.
Of course they do.
So this way, teenager goes into a room, she puts this up, and while it's important for something nefarious, it may also be important for, siblings,
privacy.
Right?
Yeah.
For privacy. This is what it's all about. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Whatever reason you're buying this, pick it up tonight. It's ready to go right out of the box. You adjust it to the size that you need, and batteries are included, and I have an update for you. 5,500 are gone in this show.
Wow.
1,500 people are on the phone lines, and gray just sold out. Let's come over here. All right, so gray is gone. If you want it in the bronze, I have 1,400 left. If you want the black, 900 remain. This is going very quickly. A lot of you are saying, you know what? I don't care if it's purple with yellow polka dots. It makes good sense, right? And this is remarkably smart. Now, you've got it set up here on a door. Now, we've not alarmed it yet because I wanted to show you this door is unlocked.
Right.
But once this is in place, that door's not opening.
Right. So we contact with the handle, contact with the floor. We sound the alarm. You'll hear it. That's how you know it's activated. Give it a couple seconds. And then when David goes to try to open that door, immediately it's going to sound that 100 decibel alarm. And to your point, you don't know that if that's a home security system, if the police are getting called. All we know is hopefully if someone's doing something bad, they're running.
Well, if they hear that alarm go off, how do they know they're not being recorded? Oops, they've looked right up with what they think is the camera, and now it's got their face. Whoops, they're gonna beat feet out of there, right? So don't be caught flat-footed. Don't be caught by surprise. There are too many ways to make sure that you're protected. And this is remarkable. We had this on the air in November, you and I, and it sold out completely.